Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi, and everybody's been Everybody, there are big opinions on the Superman trailer. People are saying that they love it. People saying it's good. People saying it's eh. People saying they don't like it. And right now, James Gunn made an official statement on what was going on with Superman being battered to the ground, and it may not go well with a lot of fans because of what James Gunn said. Now, I hope James Gunn knows what he's doing, but if he tries to make this politically political at all instead of entertaining, this could be a problem. But let's take a look at this article and we'll read it and you read it and we'll see for ourselves. Superman preaches goodness, but political subtext from James Gunn stirs unease. So, he made a statement on what was going on with Superman, why he was battered in the ground, and all that. So, James Gunn made a simple text, but a simple text, even could ruin the movie. So let's take a read and let's see what you guys think. Earlier today, which was yesterday, audiences were introduced to the first teaser trailer for Superman, the new film by James Gunn that will kick off a new era in Universal DC movies. The trailer was met with mixed reactions, with most admitting that it did feel like a more hopeful, joyful interpretation of the Man of Steel. However, potentially politically charged comments made by James Gunn soon after made eyebrows go up throughout an exhausted fan base desperate for some escapism and a Superman free of political messaging. Exactly, bro. We don't need no politics. We don't need political nonsenses in there. It needs to be entertaining. I mean, like the Superman animated series. Couldn't he make it? Couldn't you guys make it like that? Or Justice League animated series? Oh God, this is not good. But let's keep reading, bro. During a press review on the Warner Brothers lot, Gunn articulated a vision of the DC universe that is unapologetically interconnected. The universe he's presenting fully embraces the Superman mythology and its vast pantheon of heroes and rivals. As Gunn explained, that Superman lives in a world with superheroes. Superhero movies have taken these characters and said, okay, it's Batman or it's Superman, but it's not any of the other stuff. Gunn said. For him, the approach is outdated. We're embracing all of the Superman mythology. He has friends who are other superheroes. He has people who doesn't get along as well with who are other superheroes. He has a lot of things that we love from the Superman comics that we haven't been able to see as much of in film media, and definitely haven't been able to see in the grounded way, which is what I hope we've created. Gontics appears to eschew the minimalist, insular approach in favor of a fully realized world, one with varied textures and moral contours. My DC universe shares many elements with Game of Thrones as it does with the Marvel universe, Gunn said. He claimed to want a world that feels lived in, complex, and authentic, where magic and power coexist with everyday struggles and personal failings. On its face, this expansive vision should delight fans longing to see Superman finally showcased alongside a broader tapestry of DC heroes. Yet the carefully curated sound bites, the overall talk of innate human goodness, and even the subtle references to contemporary American strife prompt a cautious question. Can Gunn deliver a story free of the bitter political divides currently afflicting American culture? For all his talk of a kinder, more hopeful Superman, Gunn also acknowledged that we do have a battered Superman in the beginning. He sees a reflection not just of the hero's journey, but of the country itself. So right here, we got the problem. That is our country. I believe in goodness of human beings, and I believe that most people in this country, despite their ideological beliefs, their politics, are doing their best to get by and be good people, despite what it may seem like to other side. It seems from this quote, Gunn is meaning a narrative that transcends political rancor, something that seeks common moral ground. Still, this statement raises a slight alarm. I understand what James Gunn is doing, man, but this, I don't know, man. This move is kind of, I mean, we don't need to be having not political nonsense in the movie, man. But I see what he's doing. He's trying to make it something real here, but this is a fantasy, man. Superman is a fantasy. You don't need to make it political. But, I mean, we'll see, Bo. James Gunn's got plans up his sleeve, so we're gonna see, Bo. But here's one thought from WDW Pro. James Gunn must be careful not to make this movie political or controversial. The cost would be billions to the DC universe. Yeah. We live in an era where everything from Marvel to Star Wars to Doctor Who has become politicized with thinly veiled allusions to modern political events. It seems as though one can't disconnect from reality anymore when reality is waiting there to remind them of the world state through fiction. By bringing the state of the modern American political climate into in this conversation, James Gunn could cast a dark shadow over Superman and his new cinematic universe right from the get go. Time and again, Gunn emphasized the film's guiding star, the inherent goodness of its hero. This movie is about that. It's about the best basic kindness of human beings. He reiterated it's a noble premise and one that seems designed to appeal across the political spectrum. It's a moral call to embrace decency and optimism. Yet, given how often contemporary superhero stories have been scrutinized as allegories for our polarized era, there's an undercurrent of concern. After all, previous DC installments have been criticized for flirting with darker political undertones and fantastic power fantasies. God is aware of this history. We've all felt we're doing something good, not a fascistic power fantasy. He said after the question a contrasting Superman with more cynical superhero outings, like those presented by Zack Snyder in the DC failed Snyderverse. I'm not saying that about other hero movies in general. Gunn quickly clarified, aware of the delicate tightrope he's walking as he refocuses his iconic hero. Ultimately, this James Gunn approach promises a Superman who flies back into theaters with old fashioned sincerity and wide eyed hope that, with any luck, won't get political. The question remains whether this kind of worldview can stand independent of America's current ideological fault lines, or if, despite good intentions, the narrative might serve as an unintended mirror of them. For now, audiences can find reassurance in Gunn's stated commitment to moral clarify. He claims that he's trying to give us a Superman who stands for something we can all agree on, the value of decency. It's just a matter of whether he can accomplish that without stirring the pot of division or delving into supposed woke political messaging. If he can present pure escapism minus the divisive nonsense we've come to expect in offerings from Disney and Marvel, Superman may truly be the hopeful new beginning we all want. But if this fractured climate, fans are right to remain both hopeful and cautiously doubtful until the Man of Steel takes flight once again. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, Marvel and Star Wars has failed miserably, dude. I mean, Willow has failed miserably. National Treasures, You know, they failed time and time again, bro. And like, man, I mean, I like the trailer was okay. The trailer was fine. It's just that like I said, with the statement that he wrote before, I'm a little concerned about it. But if James Gunn, I've liked the James Gunn's movies, bro. If he knows what he's doing, bro, I hope to God, he makes this work, man. I hope he makes this work. So we're gonna see, dude. We are gonna see. So the movie comes out July 11th next year, but time will tell. So let's hope this movie does succeed. All right. So thank you for being in this channel and watching this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.